Hustle strategy.
Bootstrap growth on margin scales.
Execution.
If they put you out of business, you'll have a lot more leverage.
Vertical stakeholder infrastructure.
Stocks.
Bonds.
Shorts.
Shorts.
Monetize anything that breathes.
I have become so physically hot that I will boil the ocean.
Collateral.
Welcome back to Collateral. I'm Wyatt Matthews.
And I'm Seth T. Listen, this episode, it's gonna be different. All right, we're gonna be talking about some stuff that's not your usual kind of information that you usually get from the official Collateral podcast. It's gonna be
elite. We're going elite.
Yeah, it's gonna be highbrow, you could say.
We're
gonna be talking about some stuff that's hell above our pay grade, but we're gonna talk about it anyway.
You know, sometimes that's where you got to go if you want to really get in there.
Yeah, we want to give you this information for free because we're charitable.
Because we love you.
Yes. We love all of our viewers, every single one of you.
Mm-hmm. We do.
And
which is why we're going to talk about some highbrow stuff today.
Yes. Highbrow.
Now,
buckle up, get ready, grab a drink, or grab a snack.
Grab a meal.
It's going to get messed up. Have dinner with us.
Have dinner.
Why don't you?
With Wyatt and Seth, your pals.
Yeah. You're welcome at our table anytime.
We are clean men.
So have dinner with us.
Please.
You know, pull up a chair, grab a drink. You can help yourself.
We are clean.
The kitchen, the fridge is unlocked.
While we're on the topic of food, let's talk about some highbrow meals someone might indulge, someone might put in their mouth.
Let's do it. What in your mind is a highbrow meal?
Well, the first thing that I think of is eggs.
Eggs?
I'm not talking about chicken eggs, no. I'm talking about all these kinds of eggs.
Like a snail egg?
Snail egg.
Like a bird egg?
No.
Not a chicken though. Chicken's not a bird, but
we're talking about snail eggs. We're talking about lizard eggs. We're talking about we're talking about insect eggs. You ever had
insect
an
eggs?
Egg?
I have.
It's like a spice.
I have. It's delicious.
A little spice. You
sprinkle it on. Yeah. Now that is a highbrow dish.
That is something you go.
Some
I go
assorted
to a
meat.
And I just order eggs. I just order insect eggs.
Yeah, you get some assorted kind of meat, any kind of meat, really, any animal, and you just sprinkle some insect eggs on there, and that is a damn fine meal right there.
I'll do it without the meat.
You'll just sprinkle the insect eggs on nothing?
On my plate and lick it.
All right. Hey, to each their own. I've never tried that, but I'm sure it's wonderful.
Take it home, wait for them to hatch. Then you have a real meal. Let's be honest.
Yeah, because it fills your stomach. Wow.
It grows.
So insect eggs, lizard eggs, snail eggs. What's another kind of highbrow dish?
I mean, if we're getting woke about it, you know, these vegans, I don't agree with them, but they've got some good highbrow dishes, you know.
Yeah. One thing that the vegans are known for is they are pretty highbrow when it comes to their dishes. They are very good at that. Whether they know it or not, they're good at it.
They eat things out of wood. Because apparently clay isn't vegan anymore.
Yeah, wood plates, wood bowls, wood forks and knives. They can't clay. You can't.
Clay's got.
There's too much meat in clay.
Yeah, it's like there's too much animal there.
Yeah. I mean, what is clay if not fossil fuels? So, what are fossil fuels? Animals. What are animals?
Not vegan.
Meat. Exactly. So can't eat clay.
No, can't eat clay. Well, they can't eat off of clay. We knew you couldn't eat clay.
Well, you also shouldn't eat clay
We knew
either
that you
if you're a
couldn't eat
vegan.
clay. Yeah, if you're anyone, you probably shouldn't eat clay.
Well, I wouldn't say shouldn't. It's an acquired taste. It's
It's actually a
different.
highbrow.
Yeah,
Clay.
just not for the vegans because
No.
they don't. There's too much meat in there and animals and fossil fuels and clay. But
Bugs.
if you are a meat devourer, you can eat clay. There's a lot of proteins and amino acids and all the good stuff that you need
All
in
the
your stomach.
ingredients for a healthy life can be
Yeah.
found within those muds.
Yeah, just chop up some clay bowls and some plates and throw that in a smoothie, and that's a good meal. It'll fill you up for 3 days.
But never make it yourself. Never make anything yourself.
No.
If it-
Always have somebody make it for you.
That's where the real highbrow comes into play.
Yeah, if you really want to be a member of the highbrow community, you never get something yourself. You never drive somewhere yourself, or you never make your own dishes. You always have somebody to do those things for you. It's just, we didn't make the rules. It's just how things are.
Look, that's just the way it is. I mean, if you truly want to be one of these elites, you don't do anything. You don't even
it's
dare walk.
You're wasting your time if you're doing things yourself.
You are. I don't know how anything works. Everything is done for me.
Yeah. And that's how you got to be how successful you are, because you're that highbrow. Everybody looks up to you.
AI will just do stuff for you. That's great.
Yeah.
Everything.
You got to get a little.
Every system in my companies are run by AI.
Get a little AI machine. It's about a 2-inch by 2-inch little piece of paper. But it has like a bunch of technology inside the paper, and it just floats around and it does things for you. It's very simple and very easy.
Yeah. I trust AI more than I trust my peers to make decisions.
You should.
Because AI has read every book. It's watched every movie. It's knows everything there is to know.
And we made AI. We as humans. Our peers, we didn't make our peers. We didn't make our peers, you and I.
No.
Somebody else did. We don't know the person that made our peers. Who the hell is that person?
I don't care.
Yeah, we know who made AI.
We know, and it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
All that matters is that we have it, and it does everything for us.
Because that's what it's for. AI is doing my dishes, making my meals.
Calling my wives.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
AI is calling your wives.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't have time for that.
No. Hey, all the power to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I've made an AI that's listened to thousands and thousands of hours of my voice and my mannerisms.
Mm-hmm.
It knows how I speak. And I have it manage my calls.
That's good.
And then
so
at the end of the
you
day,
turned your AI.
It spits out like a summary of all the calls, and then I have another AI read that and summarize the summary. And at the end of the day, it's just like 10 words of.
I was going to say, if it's too long, you don't have time for that.
No.
That's good. That's good.
My
AI
have
is
an AI that my bedtime story each night is just the story of my day through the lens of the AI.
Wow. So your AI is recapping your day to you.
That I didn't even do. This is
right, because AI is doing it for you.
Yeah.
This is the future.
Yeah.
You know, folks, you got to get used to this. This is just the way things are going to be from now on. Like, we're trying to help you prepare now, so you don't have to prepare in the future. This is the new norm.
I mean, if you're looking down the road a couple years, we're already there. We're shouting at you what you should be, what's coming.
Yeah. We're standing on the streets with our picket sign saying, this is the way things are now. Get used to it, because there's no way to change it.
This is it.
Yeah.
Status quo or status no.
Yeah. So listen, when it comes to highbrow, there's one thing that comes to my mind, and that's a Nissan Altima.
Ah.
That, in my head, is the most highbrow car you could possibly have. It's efficient, it has enough storage for anything that you need, and it can drive fast.
People have fun in those cars.
Yeah, that's what they're known for. They're known for fun.
What year are we talking?
Well, the best year that possibly could have happened, 2013.
Yeah, that was a great year.
That was a lot of good things happened that year.
Actually, it was fine.
Yeah, no, in terms of years, it wasn't that great, actually. It was, there was better years.
Forgettable.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I honestly can't think of anything
that
that happened in
out,
2013.
and that changed everything. The Nissan Altima
Yeah.
2013. That is a car that people drive, and you know they mean business.
Yeah, it changed the way that business is conducted. Just period. Like, business hasn't been the same since the 2013 Nissan Altima. It's been drastically changed. Business is now more efficient. There's a lot more money in business. Business has become a household name.
Yeah.
In the homes of, the people fulfilling the American dream. The white fence, the dog, the two children. The car and all that. That's a Nissan Altima.
How many Nissan Altimas do you own, Seth?
I own 4. One for each garage.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you
How about you?
Oh, me?
What do I do? Yeah, no, tell me how many Nissan Altimas you got.
Well, I'm more interested in what you do with your Nissan Altimas, Seth.
What I do with them? I drive one of them, and the other ones I keep stocked up, and I rig some sort of money-making machine on them. It prints money. So I have 3 of my Nissan Altimas constantly printing money in one of each of my garages of my 4 houses.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is the 2013 Nissan Altima is a self-driving car.
That's true. Yeah, it has self-driving capabilities, and it talks to me. My car.
So
there's a way to make the Nissan Altima some sort of sentient AI. All you got to do is cut a few wires, plug a few holes, and your Nissan Altima, can speak to you.
Yeah.
Perfect English. That's all you can really ask for a car.
I mean, it's printing money. You have 3 cars driving around, just printing money.
Yeah, my cars, they drive around cities, just windows down, air conditioning blasting, just spewing $1 bills out the window for anybody who wants to catch them. I like to give back to the community that way.
Radio.
Yeah.
Cranked.
Mm-hmm.
The death metal station.
Yeah.
Just drive.
WFM 101.5.
That's the first radio station, is the death metal.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first one. Blasting that music, just going down the street, just throwing money out, giving back. I like to give back to the community. I like to give back to our followers. So if you see a Nissan Altima with the windows down, just full of cash, feel free to go get it. It's legitimate currency. There's it's for you. It doesn't belong to anybody except you.
We don't need it.
No.
We got 2 others.
We don't. Yeah, we have plenty. Take some for yourself. Go buy the wife a nice pair of pants.
Go buy yourself a Nissan Altima.
Well, they're in high demand. There's only a couple thousand of them made. So, I mean, good luck.
They are.
I was lucky enough to get 4, but You can
Well,
try.
you're a valued customer.
Yeah, they the teeth estate is very well known.
They know you at
Yeah.
Nissan. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Whatever store I go to, there's always a red carpet waiting for me
hmm
because they know the Teeth family, the Teeth estate.
I love Japan. I love Nissan. I
Yeah.
love what they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, they are. They make wonderful cars. If anything, Japan is highbrow.
Japan is, I mean, it's way out there. It's far.
Yeah.
It's fun. They're
If anything,
practically living in the future.
that's the highbrow capital of the world.
Yeah.
I had to say, yeah. They have a lot of lights.
They have a lot of people.
Yeah. Plenty of people.
Plenty of people in Japan, but you can never have enough. That's the thing about
Mm-mm.
countries is you can never have enough folks.
Yeah. No, the more the merrier, as they say. More people, the better, you know?
Yeah.
That's what we need in America these days. We need more people bringing in money,
The hell was
more
that?
people.
Is that a cat?
Yeah, yeah, that's
You
my
have a
cat.
cat?
I I do. I like to keep him around.
You
He's in charge of marketing for the Teeth
Your
estate.
cat?
Yeah,
You put your
my
cat
cat.
is in charge of. I thought you had a dog.
Nope. I had a dog
Oh.
until
You had a vicious dog.
well, let's not get into that.
I came over to your house.
Yeah, I know. Let's not. We kind of had
Once I
that
got
was
through the 4 garages, it was
yeah,
the
that
dog
was
was there.
no,
He wanted
yeah,
to kill me. He tried to kill me.
he tried, and that's why we let's change the subject.
That's why what?
This isn't the right time to talk about what happened
Did you
to the
kill?
dog.
Did you euthanize your dog?
No,
He was 7 years old. Middle aged.
we didn't euthanize
Would you
the
do
dog.
that to a? Would you just go up to a 44-year-old man and euthanize him?
I suppose you wouldn't, but we didn't euthanize the dog.
You're going up to middle-aged men,
We put him in charge of sales.
sticking needles in him.
We made him the manager of sales
And
for
he
the Teeth
just
estate.
falls down onto the ground.
We
Dead.
didn't. No, we didn't do that
He
to a
didn't
man.
get to say goodbye to his family.
I didn't euthanize a
His son.
45-year-old man. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't kill a dog.
You're just the orphan maker, huh?
No, I would never do that. That was
Okay.
my father.
Your father was the orphan maker?
No, that was a joke. You know how people say like, "Oh no, please don't call me Mister So and So." That
So it
was my
runs in the
father.
family.
No, that was that was a joke.
Orphan making runs in your family.
The Teeth estate does not condone euthanizing a 45-year-old man.
Anyway, Japan.
Yeah. Tell me more about Japan.
I went there on a business trip this year.
Yeah. First class, I presume.
Yeah, no, first class. What do you think I am?
Private jet.
Private jet. First class
Yeah.
in my private jet.
Yeah. You flew the jet.
I did.
If I remember
It was
correctly.
a one-man trip.
Yeah. You flew that jet. You got there in record time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you beat the record for fastest flight to Japan.
That's true. It was about 3 hours, 3.5 hours maybe.
Yeah. You got there lightning speed.
I did. I mean, I kind of air traffic control. I kind of ruined their whole day. They said you're 7 hours early. What are you doing here? And I said, let me land now. I'm landing.
Yeah. I have some important business to discuss with some important people.
You have to let me land. You have to let me.
I can't just fly around for another 7 hours. You know, it's
run out
not.
Of gas. This is a small plane. I mean, I don't have time to just fart around in the air all day. Okay, I get me down there now.
It's a small plane, but it's the biggest private jet I've ever seen. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
My cat was looking for water.
Enough about the cat.
Well, no, he was looking for water, and unfortunately, because my recording studio is in my cat den, we had to unplug the water.
Okay. I think I've heard about enough of the cat.
I'm sorry. No, you're right. That was too much talk about the cat. So Japan.
I got there, I got out, and I basically just AI took over. They drove me through the streets of Tokyo into a large building where I just assumed I should go just bypassed security, went into the elevator and waltzed into a conference room, and I said, "All right, gentlemen, tell me what it's about."
Mm-hmm. And listen, if you walk with enough confidence, if you just have confidence in your stride, you could walk into any business and just become the manager of it. That's how I became manager of, the health sector. I just walked in there, puffed my chest, arched my back a little bit. And I just walked in there and I went to the boss and I was like, "Hey, big guy, listen, I'm going to take over from here." And he couldn't help but say, "Okay, please do."
Sounds good to me. I wanted a break.
Yeah. So now I
just I said, "You go there, you do that, and you do that," and they don't even speak English. They know what to do. They just recognized my power.
It's
I
like
want to be
it
clear.
transcended.
This is a common practice. I'm not just doing this in Japan. I'm doing this in Detroit. I'm doing this in New Mexico. I'm doing this all over.
Yeah, and your abilities, you yourself transcend the barrier of language. Whatever you say, they can perfectly understand it. Not even in their own native language. They just understand it.
I just look at them, and I just communicate through pure raw thought.
Yeah, your eyes glow a little bit, a faint blue glow, and they just know. And it's not like you're putting them under some sort of mind control. No, it's
just communication on the highest level.
It's really what communication needs to be. It's communication evolved to the next step.
Yeah.
And that's what's so incredible about, confidence. It gives you the ability to communicate on the next level.
It's about telepathy.
Yeah. Telepathy is really just the next step in human evolution and communication. You got to give your thoughts to the other person.
We're not going to be doing this podcast very much longer because we're just going to be able to send our thoughts out into the world for everyone to hear all at once, all hours.
You know how like sonar is like a circle and then it goes like that's what we're going to be doing with our information. We're going to have speakers on every street, just constantly blasting. Yeah,
our thoughts and
just
ideas.
all sorts of just knowledge and information.
24/7. Wyatt and Seth just telling you what you need to hear, even if you didn't know you needed to hear that.
Yeah, we're going to be telling you stuff that you didn't even know about yourself, stuff that you did know about yourself,
stuff you couldn't even think of.
Yeah, listen, the world's really big. Okay, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of information, and there's a lot of different stories that each individual person has.
We have all of that.
Yeah, and trust me, there are things that happen in this world that nobody knows about except us, and we're going to give that to you.
Blast that into your ears, at your face, in your house, in your bed.
And this is how we give back to our followers. We bless them with this information and knowledge.
Yeah, and if you're lucky enough, you go outside and hey, maybe a Nissan comes by and gives you a lot of money, huh?
Blasting some cash out the window, rock music playing, death metal,
air conditioning. We got it all.
Yeah. We got it all. And that's really what highbrow is all about.
Yeah. Well, this has been Collateral. I'm Wyatt Matthews.
And I'm Seth Teeth. Listen, followers and viewers, have a good day.